What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tonka the Trucker, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about how to be a trucker and still manage to have a relationship. Now, being a trucker can go two ways. You can either have a really good relationship or you can have a really bad relationship. So I'm gonna go over some options that you guys should consider when think about becoming a trucker, or you are a trucker and you got a wife at home. So first things first, you guys have to have the talk. You guys have to sit down and really come to an understanding of who's going to be doing what, and she needs to understand what your job entails. She needs to understand that it's going to be long hours, long hours on the road, days on the road, weeks on the road. Some people even be on the road for months. Pardon me, y'all. I'm over here by my truck right now, about to drop some stuff off. Give me a second. My fault, y'all. So, there needs to be a discussion had so that y'all know what y'all getting yourselves into. Man, us as truckers, like, nobody understand the lifestyle that we live, and when it comes to women are naturally inclined to think, the worst things when we out there on the road. Some women will hold it down though. Some women, they'll be cool about it, they understand it. But first things first is you guys have to have a conversation. She needs to understand what this job entails, right? Now, the way that you can make a relationship work while you're on the road, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think is the best option. Tell her to get her CDL. That's the best option. The best option is for you guys to run teams, so that way you guys are on the road together. You know what I'm saying? So that way you guys could make money. They actually pay more money to team drivers. So you guys will be making money while you guys are still together. Now if you guys have a family, somebody has to be at home, then that might not be an option. So with that being said, the best way to keep a relationship going while either of you guys are at home is to just try to have the best communication that you guys can have as possible. And when I say as possible, ladies or fellas, understand that communication is really tough with this job. First of all, if you're going to be on the phone talking to your wife, understand everything is hands-free. You know what I'm saying? So you will have to have a Bluetooth in your ears, and you have to also understand that talking on the phone while driving these big rigs is not always recommended, because it's easy to be distracted. It's easy to be distracted when you're on the phone, regardless if you're hands-free or not. It's hard to focus 100%, which is required. When you're driving these big rigs, your focus is 100% required. So when you're always on the phone, you're distracted, and you don't want that to cost you your license. So you have to understand that communication is going to be tough when you're working over the road, right? But if you must, there is communication by phone to keep in touch. The best thing that you could possibly do is if you're in a relationship, is encourage your spouse to get their CDL and be on the road with you. Other than that, they will have to hold it down. They will have to understand what this type of work entails, the type of time you guys are going to be spending away from each other. There's no way to sugarcoat it. You could try to say, oh baby, I'm just but it's hard because you're not physically at home where your spouse is. So I recommend them getting their CDL and getting on the road with you. It's your boy Tonka the Trucker, and I'm out of here.